What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Young Mind versus the Real World. Right? When I was younger, and I used to say this stuff, and as I grew older, I get it, and I got it when I was younger. When you're young, you have a certain ideology of the world, and you don't realize that ideology ain't gonna work, and people tell you all the time it's not gonna work. But you're young, and you believe that it's different. You know, being young today is different from being young in your time, and here's the problem. The principles of life don't say that. The technology and the way things are different, yeah, they got different friends, yeah, but the principles of life don't change. So, you know, there are plenty of people when I was young who felt like they had forever. Everybody's grows old. So there are a lot of people when they're young, they procrastinate. They waste a lot of time. They think they're going to be successful, but they got forever because they're young. And then people tell them, look, the time going to go faster than you think. And then, I'm young, I could just chill out. And guess what? They see the separation between the people in their age group that actually put forward work and them who were chilling and say they always got time. And then when they became adults, they become haters and envious of people that their same age who are ahead of them, far ahead of them, because when they were wasting time, those people were working. So, but when grown-ups tell you, hey, you got to get to work, like, it's not finna, you preparing to be an adult, not preparing to be Peter Pan. This is not Neverland. You better chill out. No, I'm young, your friends go off to college. You go off to college, you playing while you're in college. Your friends go to the military. And then everybody comes back home and you're at home and you're seeing everybody go off in life and do things. And now you on social media like, I could do that. You could have. But you was playing. Because your young mind said you could play like that. And you was going to wind up being successful while playing around the whole time. You know, when you're young, you want to be a rebel. I just want to be rebellious. I just want to do what I want to do. I got to do what I want to do. I got to express myself. People are like, okay. But I'm going to tell you something. If you take it too far, it might come back to bite you in the butt. No, you understand. The world is changing. Life is changing. I just got to express myself. And now you got people who they were the same way then. They had to express themselves. And the only skill that they had when they became adults was to express themselves. And expressing yourself, don't keep the lights on. Now you stuck because you had to express it. I just gotta say what I feel. I gotta do what I feel. I gotta feel great. I gotta feel like people were hippies. They turned into hobos, right? People were party animals. They turned into drug addicts. You get me, right? People were playing hooky, skipping school. They turned into winos. Just saying. But this idea, it ain't gonna never be me. I'm different. I'm special. Here's the problem with that. All the people that you seeing, I ain't gonna never be like them. They try to tell you when they was younger, they was talking just like you. I'm different. I'm special. It'll never happen to me. Never, never, never. It's like, okay. Real talk? Okay, fine. The real world, it don't work like that. You go to college, you become an adult, you take on these ideologies. And sometimes you take on ideologies because of your youth. You found something new, but when somebody tries to work the whole thing out with you, like how it's gonna end, you don't want to hear it. And then you grow out of the ideology because you're young and you're learning, but you didn't want to hear what people who been down this road had to say because the ideology is new to you. Now you know it all, and you don't listen to the people who've been through the whole ideology, and they can tell you it all and tell you how it plays out long term. You want to do it yourself. Cool, no problem. Do that. And then it's counterproductive to your life. It's counterproductive to you when you grow out of it, and now you're still shackled by the things you did in this ideology that you can't get away from because you did them. It's just you don't think like that anymore. But guess what? All of the actions that you participated in when you were thinking like that, they travel with you. They're trying to tell you that. But because you're young, everybody's gonna forget what I was saying and doing. No, they're not. No, they're not. And some people just hop from one ideology to the other, to the other, to the other, and they burn multiple bridges in separate ways, and whatever. Now, got to get to it. You don't have when you're young. You don't have a plan. Like you go to college. Some people go to college with no plan. A lot of people go to college with no plan. You don't know what you want to be, so you just winging it. And then you wind up graduating because at some point you have to pick something, and now you're going to wing it in the real world, and you wonder why you're behind the people who actually went to college with a plan. And when people are telling you, look, before you get there, you need to know what you're doing. But, and people say, you going to school for this. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But then you wind up going to school and doing something that you want to do at the last minute, mind you. And now you committed. I'm committed to this stuff that I picked at the last minute because I picked it. And then people try to tell you, hey, this might, this not going to pay what you think. It's not. But I'm just doing my passion. Okay, no problem. Why I didn't want to do what you told me to do. Well, what I told you to do was probably not your passion. But when you get into the field, it pays well. And it can afford you the time, and because of the money it makes, that you could do your passion and not have to worry about skipping a meal. Same thing when some people tell y'all stop going to college and getting these degrees that lead nowhere, and then you wind up in debt, and you can't pay for it because you don't make enough in the field that you went into. I'm just saying, but you don't want to hear that. Because the young mind versus the real world, right? People, you tell people don't have children too young because you want to have something to love you, or you feel like you grown and can't nobody tell you nothing, and then what winds up happening, y'all wind up having kids too young, or you have them when you're ill prepared, and now other people got to take care of you and your kids, and then you growing up as an adult acting like you grown, but people still taking care of your responsibilities and you got the nerve to get an attitude, and you wonder why people treating you like a child. You get what I'm saying? When you're young, your young mind versus the real world is I can be a free spirit. I can do whatever I want to do, say whatever I want to do, and it's going to all work out fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. See, there's a pro and a con to everything. And when it works out fine, you're going to say, see, it worked out fine. Now, when it works out bad, you're going to want somebody to help you. And they're going to tell you, no, I'm not helping you. No. Told you this is how it ends. If you're grown enough to be so free and want to do everything you want to do and feel how you want to feel and express how you want to, you're grown enough for the downside. You can take the good, you got to take the bad with it. You don't get to give the bad to somebody else and it's your bad. Not finna happen. This other thing. When you're young, nobody's telling you don't chase your dreams. They're telling you you're young. Spend the time to chase your dreams. But they're not trying to tell you to not make money, because you're going to have to make some type of money to afford your dream, right? But some of y'all want, you want to chase your dream on other people's dime, and then the reason why it doesn't pan out is because you haven't cultivated your time management skills. See, all you could do is just one thing, 24 hours in a day, but you blowing off, 16 to 20 hours for 8 to 4 hours of doing what you want to do. while other people are picking up the slack, and they get tired of carrying you. And you can't tell them, oh, when it pop, I got you. No, you don't have them. You know why? Because you don't have any life skills. You don't know how to take care and maintain stuff because all you did was chase a dream and not know how to take care of it. That's how you get screwed over by other people who spend their life taking care of things. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is, your young mind versus the real world. You look down on people who are taking care of you. You think because you got a dream or a skill or a gift that it gives you the I got a God-given gift, so you don't understand because you ain't gifted in nothing. You might want to watch that because people may be way more gifted than you in what you think your gift is. And they will humble you quickly. And then you're going to be messed up because somebody that you felt you was beneath them, who they might have chased the same dream you did, something might have happened. They could have got hurt. They might have died. Life situation came in and they had to do these things that took them away from that. But you think because you got a dream, you the only one, and you got a gift, you the only one with it. No, you're not. You're not. There are a bunch of people you feel as regular and menial people that are a whole lot better than you in the gift that you think that only you have. I'm just being honest with you. So, and when I was younger, now, just saying. And when you're young, your young mind, you don't play. You better remember everything you do. Because just because you're young doesn't mean you're not an adult. You're going to be viewed as an adult. So, don't think you could dip back into a forgetful child's mind as an adult when you're an adult's age, making adult decisions, but you want to be childishly forgetful and stupid. Nobody's going to play that game with you. So I'm done now. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.